Hi, so we're going to do a meditation called the Mountain, and this is just following on from our Power of Now EFT video. So it's, about bringing us into the present moment. Often mountains are associated with this higher wisdom, this higher knowledge, and that's because, as you climb the mountain, you become very present, you become very much one with the mountain. Um, it becomes sort of all encompassing, um, and this allows us to kind of gain a new perspective, see things from a different light. Often as well, people say, when you're very high up in the mountain, that you're looking down on everything from that higher perspective, and you can see more clearly. So we're going to use the representation of the mountain in our meditation today. So you might want to go and just find your safe space, that place for you to rest, that place where nobody needs or wants anything from you. And just go and lay down or sit somewhere comfortably. And make sure that it's a space where you're not going to be distracted, that this is your time, your space for you. And then we're just going to begin with the breath as we normally do, just breathing in and out. Just bring your focus to the breath, bring your attention to it. Just become aware of the air that enters your body, that cool air, followed by that out breath. Just allow that out breath to really release any tension from the body there. So breathing in that nice cool air, breathing out any tension that you've been carrying. Imagine that you're shaking it off from your day. And there may be noises around us, and that's okay because the world's just going to go on around us. But what's really important right now is this time for you to relax, a time where nobody needs or wants anything from you, and where you can just be yourself. So just put aside those roles and responsibilities just for now. You can always come back to them later. And begin to visualize or see, feel or know this light at the top of your head. And I wonder what colour it is for you today. Just know that this light is bringing the relaxation that you need for your body right now. As you begin to breathe it down through the head and down into the face, soften the muscles there, release the jaw. Breathing down through the neck, allowing this light to flow through the shoulders as they soften and drop down. Down through the arms and all the way to those fingertips. Breathing down into the upper back, down through the spine, down into the lower back. Really releasing each vertebrae in the spine as you go. Feel that light flow through. Breathing this light down into the chest. Breathing out all tension from that space. Breathing this light down into the tummy and allow it to swirl around in there. Collecting up any tension, and as you breathe out, just allow it all to go. Just leaving the body. As you breathe this light down into the hips, down into the pelvis. Breathing this light down into the thighs, down into the knees and calves, and all the way to the tips of those toes. Your body full of this beautiful, relaxing light. Allowing yourself to relax even deeper now. Just breathing and resting. I'd like you just to imagine as you rest, or see, feel, or know that you're on a path towards a mountain. Right at the bottom of the mountain. Sometimes it's easy to look up and think how hard it would be to climb to the top. Perhaps even a part of you says, I don't think I can. Perhaps that's the part of the mind that restricts us, that doesn't allow us to see what's possible, or how far we could get if we began to climb the mountain at our own pace. It's okay to be at the bottom of the mountain. It's okay to wonder how far you might get. At this point of the mountain, we come to a place of acceptance. That it may take time to get to the top. That it might be a journey. Instead of allowing that to deter us from climbing the mountain, we can begin to become excited about how far we might get. What might happen if we begin that journey up the mountain very slowly at our own pace? If we could take our time to absorb the things around us as we climb. So I'd like you now just to begin this journey up the mountain. And as you tread, you just notice how strong the mountain is, how grounded. All of these big rocks that go deep into the earth that have been there for such a long time. This mountain stands throughout all weathers and storms. Feel the strength within the mountain. Just connect to the strength of the mountain as you climb. Allow it to become a part of you almost. Join in energy with the mountain that is strong and supports you to climb easily. And as you climb, just breathing in that cool air of the mountain, that fresh, clean air. Perhaps you're aware of the beautiful skylines around you. So often the view becomes clearer as you begin to climb this mountain. And as you climb, I want you just to notice around you the rocks and plants that the mountain holds. These beautiful mountain flowers that are dotted around. Being aware of the tiny details that we sometimes miss when we're rushing, but taking time to mindfully climb this mountain, we can start to take in the things around us. Becoming aware of the stillness within the mountain. Enjoying the peace that it brings within this stillness and calm. And as you climb higher upon this mountain, you begin to come across a pathway that goes off. And at the end of this pathway, there is a gap in the mountain, almost like a doorway. And you notice this fire flickering, glowing up the space. And you go inside this gap to explore what's happening inside. And by this beautiful fire, there is a little old man just sitting very peacefully and quiet, and he smiles at you, which makes you feel comforted. And he gestures that you join him by the fire and take a seat, and so you do. Just resting your legs from all of the climbing. And you notice that this man, he doesn't speak to you. He just sits. He offers you a glance now and then, but he doesn't try to interrupt you. And you both just gaze at the fire, watching the flickering light dancing around, creating pretty patterns and shadows on the wall. Feeling soothed by the light. And somehow this man and this fire become a reflection of you, become your mirror. Within their stillness, it allows you to view yourself and what is happening for you right now. And somehow this stillness and this reflection allows you to start to answer any questions that you've had lately. Somehow you kind of gain this guidance that you've been looking for. This guidance that's always been there within yourself. Yet you've barely had time to recognise it, to access it. But within this time of peace and quiet, within this stillness of the now, it becomes readily available to you as you just breathe, gaze at the fire, allow the answers just to come forward for you. Allow yourself to gain clarity through this relaxation. And just thanking this man for holding space for you. As you get up to walk back up the mountain, continuing your journey, walking back out into the sunshine, enjoying the view just that little bit more, as you find it easier and easier to climb this mountain. It seems to happen with ease now. And all of this information that you found through reflection, I wonder what you're going to do with it and where you're going to take it as you climb higher and higher. Perhaps you find a new perspective. Just breathing in and out as you climb. Feeling any heavy feelings just lifting now. Beginning to feel lighter in your body and in yourself, almost like you could fly. Your vibration raising as you turn into the eagle and fly your way to the top of the mountain now, up to the highest peak. Just spread your wings there on the mountain and feel the air flow through. Imagine that you're shaking off any heaviness. Breathing in and out and enjoying that cool air all around you. That feeling of clarity. Looking out into the bluest skies. Being grateful for this time just for yourself. Then as the eagle, begin to fly back down the mountain now until you become yourself again. And continue to walk the rest of the way back down, knowing that you can always engage in the present moment. Just bringing to mind this mountain. That you can ask those around you to become your mirror, to listen or to be still around you. And as you walk down, you notice a flower. By the flower there's a hummingbird drinking its sweet nectar. You may wonder why there's a hummingbird here right now, but it's here for you. Here is a symbol to remind you to access your joy, to access a higher vibration even in times of difficulty. And the hummingbird represents hope and joy and a sense of creativity, your power to create. And just notice how the hummingbird now gets closer and closer to you. So close that it's able to whisper something into your ear. Something that will help you with your creativity now. Something that will build a spark. That will help your creativity to flow. And just go with whatever you're given there. It might be a colour or a word, a vision, just a knowing. And then just continue back down until you're on that path, the path where you began. But this time, with more knowledge than when you began. Then just take a deep breath in and out. Breathing in that cool air and releasing tension from the body more and more. Completely relaxed now. And just begin to wriggle those fingers and toes. Very gently start to bring yourself back, just opening the eyes softly. Not rushing to get up, you can stay there for a little while if you like. Just enjoying that time for relaxation and just allowing space for any other ideas to enter. Then when you feel ready, you can get up and go and get some water. Just bring yourself back to whatever you're doing for the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed working with the mountain energy. If you feel like giving me any feedback or any comments on the videos or anything that you think I might be able to help you with, or any particular emotions that you're going through or difficulties that you think EFT or meditation might help you with, do let me know, do get in contact. You can find me at Pauline Sweeney at choicesupport.org UK if you want to send me an email or comment on the videos below. Take care. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.